everyone. So this is probably the most requested video from the survey I sent. It is how to embed content into your pages or anywhere with a rich text editor. Now, this is an example of a page where I was just playing around, trying to figure out what I could do with it, where I embedded a Google form. Here is actually embedded app. It's an app that people with administrative power can load in for you. They can say like, hey, I want this free app. Can you make it available? Then Tim, myself, Josh, or Jose or Saya can install it for you. So it's accessible to you. I'm not going to go over that in this video. But then other things like GeoGebra. And the key thing is any website where you see this symbol, that symbol, you can embed it. This is key right here. The dueling alligators is a symbol for embedding. So start looking out for that symbol and you'll start seeing a lot more possibilities of what you can do with your pages. So without further ado, let me actually show you how to do it. So I made a page just for this situation, how to embed content. Now, as you can see, it doesn't have the content I want yet. Now, let's say that I want to put a Google form right after this table right here. Yep. All right. How I have to do that is, one, go find that dueling alligator symbol with the quiz or app that I want to embed. So I'm going to take you to my other tab. And as you can see, I am in a Google form. And I'm going to actually get that from this embedding code. Again, this is the code that tells you can embed. Different websites have it different places. You might have to do some searching. You might have to say how to embed in the help center of whatever web page you are personally trying to work with. Popular platforms like YouTube actually make it really accessible and easy, but sometimes you have to dig for it. So I'm going to click on that, and I am going to choose just to copy and paste that. Now notice here, you can play with the height and width. This is often a very popular choice with embedding. When you choose this, it normally becomes a fixed height and width, which is perfect if you're trying to fit it in just to the right amount of space for a particular screen. However, our kids might be using phones, different types of computers, Chromebooks, tablets, and we want it to be responsive, meaning we want it to shrink, get bigger, depending on their screen size. So don't play around with it unless you really want that height and width to be specific. It is fun to play around so you get to understand code and know how it works. But for now, keep it simple. There's code in that link that tells the computer how to make it responsive. So we're going to copy that, then we're bringing it to my next tab. Okay, so I'm back in Canvas. I am in my rich content editor, the thing that makes it easy peasy for me to create content, and I'm going to paste that link in. That's the HTML code. If I leave that, it does nothing. So, guess what? All of this beautiful content I already made, just like if I was creating a Word document, is actually created through HTML code. And when we type and make these tables, in the background, another plane of existence, HTML code is also being written. We get to see that plane of existence right here. As you can see, this is the code that's created when we create the content. Now, I want mine right underneath that table. So all I had to do was search for the end and cut and paste. I'll cut from that tab and paste in what I wanted. If you are really overwhelmed by this HTML code, I suggest you do it as you go along. That way you can just paste it in at the end. Make sure you press save. You don't even need to press save. You can just actually go to Rich Content Editor. And if you like it, then I suggest you save. Well, what if you're not a perfectly planned out person like myself, and you find the perfect thing you want to embed at the middle of your lesson. Here's the trick. Now, if I try to embed it between part 1 and log Zoom in my exit slip, it might be confusing. Where am I going to find where it's safe to embed? You might actually find yourself, after you do this a while, knowing the code well enough to find it. However, there's a trick if you're not at that point. Go back to your rich content editor, wherever you'd like to embed it, say embed here, please. Whatever is your secret code to yourself, put it there. Go back to your HTML code. Let's see if you can find it. See if you can find it before I do. Did you see it? Hey, it says it right there. Embed here, please. Literally, get rid of that. Keep the cursor where it was and paste. Go back to your rich content editor and bada bing, bada boom. You put your embedded content right where you wanted it. Save. And now here you go. Now there's tons of places you can go and you can make sure that you have, tons of websites you can go to that have embedded content. Just keep on looking out for that little embedded code sign, and that will tell you that you'll be able to put it into your pages, assignments, discussions, even announcements. Wherever you have the content editor, you can embed cool things from other websites. All right, I hope this helped, and have a good day.